At the moment, I'm standing in the Reynolds gallery, great gallery, beautiful gallery, and I have 100 pieces of my work starting in the 60s till now, and I think each area kind of represents a different time frame. I wanted to be an artist, I think, as a very young man, and I like to draw. I spent a lot of time as a kid drawing aimlessly and was somewhat applauded in school for my ability to draw, even though it was pretty bad, I think. I grew up in the country. I had to pick cotton in the summer, so one day I met a sign painter coming through town painting pictures of broncs and bull riders and so forth for the rodeo. I decided I could do that, and I did. That was my first job as an artist. I was in the service during the Korean War, and I met Robert Benton and Harvey Schmidt. Harvey Schmidt's work made me want to be an artist. He told me if I wanted to pursue that I should go to the Art Center in Los Angeles. And after I got out of the service, that's what I did. I worked nights on a portfolio, and lo and behold, the car people loved what I did, which was very flat and simple, and anyway, it worked well for them against their shiny cars, and I became very busy and successful in Detroit. And I moved to Connecticut and began a career as a magazine illustrator, which didn't happen immediately, but after a few months, I got my first job, which was Little Women, which was in Reader's Digest. It made me visible, and the magazine started calling me, and from then on, for the next 15 years, I was steadily busy doing magazine illustration. I feel like the business of painting is about looking, exploring, and looking for something that I don't think you ever find. I don't think anybody ever does. I think my first hero in the illustration business, and he was there for everybody, was Bernie Fuchs. And Bernie Fuchs was a real force in illustration at that time. And it turns out that I got the same representative as he did. And that was tough in the beginning, I thought, because I showed my work in Bernie's at the same time, along with the third artist, which was Austin Briggs, who was another big name in the business. There were a lot of guys that I admired, like Fred Ottness and Bob Handel, Alan Kober, and the group of guys that we formed an illustration workshop with. The art director for Sports Illustrated was a terrific guy to work for, a guy by the name of Richard Gangle. So encouraging, and like not allowing me or not wanting me to quit on him, I thought said a lot for him. I went through a period where I was doing a very designed and tight kind of thing. Given a sports story became a whole different problem, and I had to figure out how to make the action happen in an illustration. And I tried to turn it back to Sports Illustrated. I had such a difficult time with it. The art director refused me and said, no, stay with it, do it, and I did. Turned out very well, and it was one of my favorite illustration assignments. I retired, so to speak, from illustration early 90s, probably, 93. Decided I wanted to be a painter, and just challenged myself to try to do something different. I mean, I didn't know how to approach painting. My hero in the painting world was Pierre Bernard and Vuillard, who were post-impressionists, and their work has influenced mine a lot then and still. my work began to change, and it changed a lot over the years, over my career. And the reason it changed is I was just entertaining myself. In order to stay interested, I couldn't keep doing the same thing. You know, the horse behind you there is the most, people can't even see the horse in the painting. It becomes so abstract. I love that. I like that people have to spend time figuring out my work, and that's a good thing.